Hi, learner! Today, we are going to learn how to solve linear equations in different forms and also how to get angles. Linear equation is an equation between two variables that gives a straight line when plotted on a graph. Now, we will solve using the two-point form. We can use this form if we know 2 points of the line. Our given points are 4 and -3 and 6 and -9. To verify the line, we need to plot it first. After the plotting, we can now solve for its equation. Our formula is y minus y sub 1 equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 times x minus x sub 1. We know the points, and so we have y minus -3 equals -9 minus -3 over 6 minus 4 times x minus 4. We can simplify it by performing y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 first to get m, or the slope. After getting -6 over 2, or simplified as -3, we now have y minus 3 equals -3 times x minus 4. We can still simplify it by distributing our m with the two expressions. So, we have y equals -3x plus 12 minus 3. With that, we can perform the last operation in the second expression. That gives us y equals -3x plus 9, but in an equation, the first variable must always be in a positive value. Therefore, we need to multiply the whole equation with -1 to get 3x plus y equals 9. That concludes that 3x plus y equals 9 is the 2-point form of 4 and -3, 6 and -9 in standard form. Now, we will solve using the point-slope form. We can use this form if we know one point on the line and the slope of the line. First, our given 2 slope is 2/4 and the point is 6 and 1. To verify the line, we need to plot it first. After the plotting, we can now solve for its equation. Our formula is y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. We know m. Also know that x sub 1 and y sub 1 is 6 and 1. And so, we have y minus 1 equals 2 over 4 times x minus 6. That's a definitely good answer, but we can still simplify it. We can simplify it by distributing our m with the two expressions. So, we have 4y minus 4 equals 2x minus 12 to -2x plus 4y equals 4 minus 12. We can perform the operation in the second expression. So, we now have -2x plus 4y equals -8. But in an equation, the first variable must always be in a positive value. Therefore, we need to multiply the whole equation with -1 to get 2x minus 4y equals 8. Therefore, 2x minus 4y equals 8 is the point slope form of m equals 2/4 through 6 and 1 in standard form. Now, we will solve using the slope-intercept form. We can use this form if we have an equation that is in y form or an equation with slope and y-intercept. Our given y form is y equals 7x plus 13. That gives us our slope, which is 7, and the y-intercept is 13. To verify the line, we need to plot it first. To get the standard form, we just need to transpose the variable with x to the left side. That gives us our slope, which is 7, and the y-intercept is 13. That results to negative 7x plus y equals 13. But in an equation, the first variable must always be in a positive value. Therefore, we need to multiply the whole equation with -1 to get 7x minus y equals negative 13. That concludes that 7x minus y equals negative 13 is the slope-intercept form of y equals 7x plus 13 in standard form. Now, we will convert intercept form to standard form. We can do this form if we have an equation that is in intercept form. Our given intercept form is x over 6 plus y over 2 equals 1. To change it into standard form, we need to find the LCD of the denominators, which are 6 and 2. So, we need to multiply the equation with their LCD, which is 2. That gives 3x plus y equals 2. That concludes that 3x plus y equals 2 is the intercept form of x over 6 plus y over 2 equals 1 in standard form. Now, we will convert standard form into intercept form. We can do this form if we have an equation that is in standard form or ax plus by equals c. Our given standard form is 2x minus 4y equals 8. To change it into intercept form, we need to find a number that can make c or 8 into 1 when divided to it. So, we need to divide the equation with 8. And that gives us x over 2/8 plus y over 4/8 equals 1, simplified as x over 1/4 plus y over 1/2 equals 1. That concludes that x over 1/4 plus y over 1/2 equals 1 is the standard form of 2x minus 4y equals 8 in intercept form.
Derivation of formula.
To derive the formula for getting the angle between lines, let's draw the lines in a graph. L2 is the first line that is inclined to the left, and L2 is the second line that is inclined to the right. As you notice in the figure that L1 and L2 and x-axis are the sides of a triangle. The sum of the exterior angles of a triangle is calculated as theta equals theta sub 1 minus theta sub 2. Take tangents on both sides of the equation. We have tangent theta equals tangent theta sub 1 minus tangent theta sub 2 over 1 plus tangent theta sub 1 times tangent theta sub 2. Substitute the right side of the equation with the slope of two lines as follows. The slope of line 1 is m sub 1 equals triangle y sub 1 over triangle x sub 1 equals tangent theta sub 1. And the slope of line 2 is m sub 2 equals triangle y sub 2 over triangle x sub 2 equals tangent theta sub 2. Therefore, the formula for getting the angle between lines is tangent theta equals m sub 2 minus m sub 1 over 1 plus m sub 2 times m sub 1. To find the angle of inclination, find the slope of the line. The given equation is 3y equals 7x minus 9. The variable y has a number on it, that's why we need to simplify it by dividing the equation with 3 to remove the number from y. That gives us y equals 7 over 3x minus 3. By the equation of the line y equals mx plus b, we find out that the slope is 7 over 3. To get the angle, you need a scientific calculator and press shift, tangent, the slope 7 over 3 equals and the angle second and milliseconds button. And that gives us 66 degrees, 48 seconds, 5.7 milliseconds. To find the angle between y equals 5x minus 8 and y equals 3x plus 7, we need to find their slope to be able to perform the formula in finding tangent theta. As we are given equations in y form, we can be able to get their slope easily. The slope of y equals 5x minus 8 is 5, while the slope of y equals 3x plus 7 is 3. Just substitute the formula of getting the tangent theta with their slopes, letting 5 be m sub 2 and 3 be m sub 1. That 5 tangent theta equals 5 minus 3 over 1 plus 5 times 3, simplified as 2 over 16. You need your calculator again to get the angle by pressing shift, tangent, the tangent theta 2 over 16 equals and the degrees, seconds and milliseconds button. That gives us 7 degrees, 7 seconds, 30.6 milliseconds. To find the angles between 8 and 5, 1 and negative 8, negative 5, and negative 9. To start off, we need to find the three slopes. Which are 13 over 7, 14 over 13, and 1 over 6. After getting their slope, we can get their tangent theta. The tangent theta is negative 71 over 55. Press it on your calculator like how it's done in the previous form to get the angle in degrees, which is negative 52 degrees, 14 seconds, 12.92 milliseconds. Since it's negative, we can add 180 to it to get 127 degrees, 45 seconds, 47.8 milliseconds. The tangent alpha is 71 over 273. Press it on your calculator again to get the angle in degrees, which is 14 degrees, 34 seconds, 41.33 milliseconds. The tangent beta is 71 over 92. Press it on your calculator again to get the angle in degrees, which is 37 degrees, 39 seconds, 31.59 milliseconds. To prove that it is a triangle, the sum of the three angles must be 180. Thank you for watching. Hope this can help you.